Welcome to Today in Psychology, where we bring you the latest in the field of psychology. Today, we're continuing our series on the ABCs of psychology, and we're focusing on the letter G. Specifically, we'll be discussing the fascinating topic of group dynamics. Group dynamics is a fascinating area of psychology that examines how individuals interact and behave within a group setting. It delves into topics such as communication patterns, leadership roles, problem-solving methods, and decision-making processes within groups. Understanding group dynamics is crucial as it allows us to comprehend how people behave and interact in various groups such as families, teams in the workplace, and communities. By studying group dynamics, we can learn how to create more cohesive and efficient groups, as well as how to navigate and resolve conflicts within these groups. In simpler terms, group dynamics is the study of how people interact and behave in groups, and how these actions can impact the group as a whole. History of group dynamics. Group dynamics can find its roots in the early 20th century. It was first studied by Kurt Lewin, a German-American psychologist, who is considered the father of social psychology. Lewin's work on group dynamics focused on understanding how individuals interacted within a group and how this interaction affected the group as a whole. His work laid the foundation for further research in this field. In the 1950s and 1960s, other researchers such as Bruce Tuckman and Belbin developed theories on group development and team roles. Tuckman's stages of group development, forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning, are still widely used today. Belbin's team role theory describes how different individuals in a group tend to exhibit specific behaviors that contribute to the group's effectiveness. In the following decades, group dynamics has continued to evolve and expand, with researchers studying various topics such as group decision-making, group creativity, and virtual teams. Today, group dynamics is an interdisciplinary field, with researchers from psychology, sociology, management, and other fields contributing to our understanding of how groups function and how we can improve group performance. So, in short, group dynamics has a rich history starting from Kurt Lewin's work in the early 20th century, further developed by Tuckman and Belbin in the 1950s and 1960s, to the present day where it's an interdisciplinary field. 3 key principles of group dynamics. Social influence. One of the key principles of group dynamics is the concept of social influence. This principle highlights how individuals in a group are affected by the actions and presence of others. Social influence can take many forms, including conformity, persuasion, and obedience. These phenomena can significantly impact group behavior, decision-making, and attitudes. Group cohesion. Another important principle of group dynamics is the concept of group cohesion. This principle refers to the degree to which group members are attracted to and identify with the group. A cohesive group is characterized by strong ties among its members, a sense of belonging, and a shared sense of purpose. High levels of cohesion can lead to a more positive and productive group experience, while low levels of cohesion can lead to conflicts and dysfunction. Group dynamics and roles. The third key principle is group dynamics and roles, which refers to the behavior and interactions of group members within the group. This principle highlights how group members can have specific roles within the group, such as leader, supporter, and follower. These roles are not fixed and can change depending on the context and the needs of the group. Additionally, the dynamics of the group, such as communication patterns, power struggles, and decision-making processes, can also have a significant impact on group functioning. A case study on group dynamics as it relates to psychology. Imagine you are a leader of a student-led discussion group for a psychology class. The group is composed of 8 students. The purpose of the group is to discuss and analyze different psychological concepts and theories. As you begin to lead the group, you start to notice that the group dynamics are quite complex. Some members are more vocal and dominant in the group, while others are quieter and more reserved. Some members seem to have formed close relationships with each other, while others seem to be more distant. Some members appear to take the lead in the discussions and decision-making, while others tend to be more passive. As the leader of the group, it's important to pay attention to these dynamics and to actively work to create a more inclusive and equitable environment. This can involve actively seeking out participation from quieter members, encouraging diverse perspectives, and being aware of power imbalances within the group. Additionally, it's important to make sure that the group's discussions and decision-making are democratic and that everyone's voices are heard and valued. Another important aspect to pay attention to is the group roles, as each member in the group tend to exhibit specific behaviors that contribute to the group's effectiveness. Encouraging each member to take on different roles, such as facilitator, scribe, or timekeeper, will help to develop a sense of shared responsibility and will also help to create a more cohesive and effective group. By being aware of and actively working to improve the group dynamics, you can ensure that the group is able to work together effectively and achieve its goals. In conclusion, understanding group dynamics is essential in psychology as it helps us to comprehend how people interact and behave in different types of groups. By studying group dynamics, we can learn how to create more cohesive and efficient groups, as well as how to navigate and resolve conflicts within these groups. I hope this video has provided you with a better understanding of group dynamics and its importance. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this video informative. Don't forget to check out the next video in our ABCs of Psychology series, which is H for hypnosis. This video will explore the fascinating topic of hypnosis and its applications in psychology. And remember to subscribe to our channel